Mr. Smith, Mr. Wesson, glad you could make it.
Hello, this is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to Mord's Reports, the 8th Mord's Reports. This is, of course, the series where I talk about the state of the channel and everything that is going on right now, and I want to start out with saying I'm back, obviously. I've been away for about 3 weeks, travelling around Europe mostly, and I had a rather good time, and it's given me a couple of good ideas for series to run in the future, but I'm also kind of suffering from withdrawal, because that's 3 weeks I have not been playing games at all, really. I played a bit of Plague Inc. on my phone, but that doesn't really count, does it? So yeah, I'm finally able to start recording new content. I'm very sorry for having to pre-record so much stuff in the interim, but I do hope that you were enjoying what was there. But now I can at least start responding in real time again with you guys, which is something I really do enjoy, and I kind of pride myself on doing for this channel as well. So, without further ado, let's start talking about the different series and the plan to the channel in the coming month or two.
Put a sock in it. Uh-oh.
First up, of course, is Viking Conquest. That is a series which is ongoing. I should be able to interact with you more directly once again, which was, of course, the absolute highlight for that series. For me, at least, and I do hope it was the same for you. I will, however, be making it a every other day release rather than making it a daily one. There are quite a few games on my list right now that I really want to get into, so I need to kind of make a few changes, and that will be one of them. However, it is keeping its 6 AM release slot, so hopefully you can continue to enjoy that with your breakfast. Those of you in Europe, in the US obviously it's going to be it'll be there when you get up. Alongside that, we have Clash of the Titans, which unfortunately is going to be coming... No, it's not. Clash of the Titans is still there. It's the strongest performing series right now, and quite frankly, I really enjoy it. And I very much believe that Bussy and Igel do as well. We have run out of pre-recorded material, which is why there's been a bit of a... what's the word? Dearth? Yeah, something like that, of recordings lately. However, I am very much hoping that we will have the opportunity to get some more content done over the weekend. So I have penciled in that it will be resuming on Monday the 22nd of August. So you'll be able to see some more Clash of the Titans there. And of course the steamrollering of France over everyone else in Europe. Yeah. That is also changing its time slots. That's going to be at 6 AM. So basically the idea is one day there will be Viking Conquest, and then on the next day there will be Clash of the Titans, and we'll basically be going every other day like that. We have also been talking in earnest about what's going to happen after this Clash of the Titans series is done, so that's between France, Spain and England. And we do have a plan, we have a very good plan, and I'm rather happy with that plan. So that has been confirmed, and that will be starting as soon as Clash of the Titans is done. So you'll be seeing more of Bussy, Igel and of course myself there. The other game which has been taking up a lot of time on the channel recently was Hearts of Iron 4. Brexit Britain is done. I did kind of leave it somewhat open at the end of the last episode, which would have aired earlier today, and basically it was too much of a grind. I'm kind of interested to see how it would have ended, and I might well play it for myself, but it's just too slow really for YouTube right now, so it's done, it's finished. However, there will be a new series starting tomorrow, which will take inspiration from my recent European travels, so we will be playing as a European nation, though not one of the usual suspects. Ah, yes. So I do hope that you will join me for that, and I think it will be really interesting. It's definitely going to be rather full on. I haven't started recording it yet. It will be the one that I start basically right after I've done this. Hearts of Iron 4 is the other... Hearts of Iron 4 multiplayer is the other thing that's done. Entente Cordiale has finished, as has the Communist Co-op. I think those were both the multiplayer series that were running while I was away. Unfortunately, Tintuna is now also going to be unable to record for a time, so that is going to be on hiatus Entente Cordiale ended and we haven't recorded anything else just yet. We have been talking about precisely what we want to do, but there probably won't be any Hearts of Iron 4 multiplayer for about a month, I would say. Maybe a bit less. No, it probably will be about a month. I have been talking to a few other people about getting a really big game of Hearts of Iron going, but that is not yet in the works. I'm kind of hoping that happens potentially after the Stellaris game has finished. Speaking of Stellaris, that is the other one. It is going to we're going to be doing the last 8-player multiplayer stream on the 20th of August. That's going to be kicking off at 9 AM British Summer Time, which is, let me work this out real quick, 10 AM Central European Standard, Central European, whatever. And what was it? 4 AM? Yeah, 4 AM, unfortunately, for the Eastern Standard, and 1 AM for the Pacific Standard. So the Americans probably won't be able to join us in the beginning, but it will be running for about 8 hours, so hopefully you can catch us later on. It is, as I said, the last one that I'm planning to do, so hopefully there will be some more conflict going on as basically the guns get drawn and people start fighting each other. Hopefully, please. Yeah, there should be some fights. The one change there is I'm not going to be posting that onto YouTube anymore, unfortunately. So if you do want to catch it, you will have to catch it on the Twitch archive. And I believe the archive stuff is only up for a week or two, so you will need to be quick in catching that. And it will be the whole thing. I'm not going to chop it up as I have been in the past. There's just too many other games that I want to get on YouTube, and it was taking up one of the most valuable time slots. That's the 7 AM one, which will now be taken up by, let me check my notes, Hearts of Iron. So Hearts of Iron is moving up to the 7 AM. A couple of you have been asking what's happening about the subscriber Stellaris, which I had been kind of umming and ahhing about whether to end it or not, and I think there will be at least one, probably up to 3 more. However, I'm going to make them shorter. Part of the reason for this is, quite frankly, I need to start growing the Twitch following a little bit more, and as much as I love playing with you guys, watching that kind of multiplayer game isn't really the way to do it. I need to do more single player content on Twitch where I can interact more readily with the audience that's watching rather than the audience that's actually playing. So what I'm going to do is, we're still going to do the subscriber Stellaris, but it's only going to be a 2-hour slot rather than the usual 5-hour. So 10 PM British Standard Time, British Summer Time, sorry, until 12 AM British Summer Time is the slot for that. So if you guys were playing, then that's when you'll need to be on and ready to join. So 10 PM British Summer Time, which is 11 PM Eastern Standard. Sorry, Central European. 11 PM Central European, which is 5 PM Eastern Standard. That's what I meant to say. So that's when you'll be joining us for that. The stream itself, however, will be starting at 7 PM British Summer Time. It's just going to be a different game, and then we'll cut to the subscriber stuff. And that is the format, I think, going forwards that I want to do. So we'll do 3 or so hours of the single player footage, and then we'll go into a multiplayer game after that. Whether the multiplayer game is always going to be streamed, I don't know. Probably, because I kind of like the idea of other people, watching us having a bit of fun. But that is the way that is going to be working now. There is, of course, a new update in the works for Stellaris, and that will kind of determine Stellaris content going forwards after that. I have no plans for another single player game just yet. But yeah, the developer blogs have been pretty good, so we'll see what that's like, and we will embrace that as it comes. So those are the usual suspects, and there are, of course, a couple of new games which I want to introduce onto our YouTube channel. The first one is Rimworld, which was recently released on Steam. That is something I had been waiting for a while. I've been watching several other Let's Plays on YouTube, and I'm really excited about that one, actually. I'll be recording that one a bit later on, and it will be released tomorrow as well, so that will be on the 19th of August, and that will be live at 8 AM, so you can catch it then. The plan for that is I will be playing on a higher difficulty, because things are a lot more fun when things go wrong, and with higher difficulty things will go wrong. I've had absolutely no practice, but like I said, I've watched quite a few Let's Plays, so hopefully I can get at least the basics from that. We will be playing on slightly easier terrain, so it'll probably be something like a temperate area so I can grow crops and the like, but we'll have plenty of pirate raids and generally things going wrong. So that should be really good fun. I really am looking forward to Rimworld. If you don't know much about it, it's basically a base building strategy game, base building survival game rather, and it looks fantastic. So I do hope that you will watch that. The next series, which will be kicking off on the 23rd of August, is something a little bit different for this channel. I haven't really done any first-person shooters, but Deus Ex Mankind Divided is out on the 23rd, and I absolutely loved Human Revolution. So Deus Ex Mankind Divided will be making its way onto the Mordred Viking channel, and you'll be able to catch that from the 23rd of August, and that will be going live at 9 a.m. No, that will go live whenever I get the episode done. And then after that, it will be a daily series at 9 a.m. Oh, and the Rimworld series is also another daily. So this is why you can see I had to cut up the Viking Conquest and the Clash of the Titans to be bi-daily. So I don't swamp you guys with content because, you know, you actually need to have a chance to watch it. There is also another co-op shooter in the works between Tuna, Bussy, Tom, and probably some of the other regulars of this channel. That won't, however, kick off until at least the 5th of September. It really depends on when we can start recording it. It's not Deus Ex, it's another shooter. It's another very popular shooter. Don't want to say too much about it because, yeah, you know, a little bit of mystery in life is a good thing. So I think that's all the series planned for YouTube. So Viking Conquest, once again, is going to be a bi-daily series, and as is Clash of the Titans. So one day will be Viking Conquest, the next day will be Clash of the Titans. Hearts of Iron 4, there is a new daily single player that is going to be starting tomorrow. And tomorrow also will be a new series of Rimworld, which I'm very much excited about. Then on the 23rd of August, we'll be starting Deus Ex. Stream-wise, we have the 7 PM British Standard every Sunday, and that should be pretty much every Sunday from now on. I might be away a couple of weekends, like if I decide to go on city break somewhere or something like that, I don't know, but I have no actual proper vacations planned until at least Christmas, I think, and probably even beyond then. So it should be pretty regular every Sunday, 7 PM British summertime. I do hope you'll join me for that. This Sunday, starting at 7, will be No Man's Sky until, like I said, 10 PM, in which time we will switch and start playing the subscriber Stellaris. So if you want to join me for that, then please do. And you will, of course, be able to catch that on twitch.tv/MordredViking. I have also been thinking about doing a second Twitch stream at some point, because I quite like doing the live content stuff. Like I've said, and I keep on saying, the interaction with you guys is really what makes this channel fun for me to do. And Twitch is a really good way of doing that, because I have a live chat, and I can talk to you as I'm doing stuff. So if I were, theoretically, to do that, I'd kind of like some ideas of what day that should be. Currently I can do Saturday evening, Tuesday evening, Thursday evening, or Friday evening. Which of those days suits you the best, or perhaps should it be a during the day thing, in which case I basically do any day. I'd rather not do a during the day on the weekend, that's the only thing. I'd like to keep the weekends for an evening-ish type thing. But yeah, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. What do you think? Or during the day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Although during the day would be more difficult for American audiences. Better for European, but harder for Americans. I think that's everything I wanted to cover, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.